Ding, 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 ding. That's crispy. What's up, yo? Chandler from the Stash Bin. Avengers Assemble. Now, this is based off the Earth Mightiest Heroes adaptation. The one, was it Teletoon? Cartoon Network? Disney Network? I don't know. Whatever that show is. This is that version towards the end of the first season. So you got all the basic characters in that run. And in that version, Iron Man is the leader. You know? So, what's cool about whenever you see these cartoons is you can read about these characters in comics, but when you see them in like adaptations and like cartoons or movies, mainly cartoons, you see an adaptation of them, and it kind of gives you a better idea what the characters actually like. So like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's talk what's going on. Not really much to explain. Using the hanger flight stands. Hulk there is balanced actually using a flight stand. I don't know if you can see. Iron Man's in the flight stand right there pointing, doing the Avengers Assemble. And one of my favorite poses is this giant man running. And I use 2 flight stands, one right there under the arm and right in the kneecap right there. So to give him in that running pose, to give him a nice tilt. Thor, one of my favorite Thors. My version has a painted face. How about you guys? Let me know what you guys have. Seeing it right there. Angle. Avengers Assemble. Assemble, assemble. Another raw display. We got the Avengers in a meeting. We got Cap. He's kind of looking at Agent Coulson right now. Agent Coulson's kind of like looking on his cell phone. He's kind of like checking in the number. And Cap is just looking at him. Probably thinking like, in my day, we'd respect our Nick Fury. I don't know. Finally completed my astonishing X-Men team. People don't like this beast, but yeah, I don't either. Got like Kingpin is like leaving the office. Bullseye right here is kind of like giving him his cane. Kingpin's like, and this guy right here, I'm using him as a like an assistant, you know, Wesker Jr. if you will, or Whistler. No, it's Wesker. Wilson Fisk. No. What am I talking? Shocker is kind of like personal bodyguards, you know. Rhino's back here, Sandman's over there, and then the doors back here. They're leaving the office or the meeting room. He's got his coat on. They're about to go for lunch. And then a portrait right here. Yes, sir. Bam. Walmart finally pulled through in Canada. Big shout out to Ian Christie for telling me which Walmart had them. Because I looked in the Walmarts in my area, they weren't there, so, you know, and my friend Ian Christie on the action figure trading community, he told me where they were specifically. Oh yeah, and I just kind of want to put it out there, because I have a feeling someone's going to ask. I paid about $19.99 each, which comes up to, after taxes, like 22 something. Times that by 4, I paid a little bit under 100. So, and I also wanted to make it clear that, I know on eBay, if I bought the entire lot, I'd probably only spend like $140 with shipping to my house. And I know I probably would save more if I just bought, because I would get 3 more figures for $40, you know what I mean? So in a way I get 1 figure free. But I'm not really looking into building these anyway, you know what I mean? I don't really need the White Flash. I kind of thought it was a pointless costume in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just saying. Not really big on that whole, the Black Lantern thing. I mean the Dark Brightest Night, whatever that series was, I can't remember. And then the Hawk and Dove, I can do without. And the Necron, meh. This is something I wanted to shed some light on. This is the only 6-inch vehicle that I own. You hold it like this and then like this. I got this from a Wild Boys playset. It's like a 6-inch figure line that has like stuff like this. And pretty much this is the only thing that it came with. This and a figure, but it works for 6-inch figures. It's like a little design there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I just want to show some light on it. Yellow Submarine. And this is a raw display. You feel me? No backdrops, no props, just figures. And what I like about the raw display is that it speaks for itself. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain this. It's just plain, pretty much. This is a custom by NM Reg, as mentioned. Actually, I don't think I even mentioned it earlier because I'm doing footage from different takes. But it's a figure from NEM Reg, a custom, a commission. Awesome figure. And these are the NECA turtles. Everyone knows what these are. Everyone's seen them. If not, everyone should know by now if you're watching this video. Raw display, and right now I'm going to show you. I do a lot of raw displays. As you can see here, you know, here's another one, and under there it just continues all the way down. And the reason why I do raw display is because, for one, is I have the detail of purposes so you can see everything that's going around. However, for you guys, I've been taking photos on the Facebook community page for a while, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna construct a room, a set, if you will, and this is gonna show me doing it in a montage. If you just watch me construct a room, I guess.
And then that bubble burst. The mushroom and Swiss Steakhouse XT burger, only for a limited time.
And here is a random display. Just a bunch of stuff all over the ground. And I added the Blade figure, Wesley Snipes movie figure. It's still, to me, considered the only Blade figure to have. You know, well, there is no other one, but this still can be used with mixing it up with your other figures as the Blade figure. So, and right now I just add them in there because, you know, it was the first figure I picked up out of my bin. So I'm gonna pick up like maybe 3 or more figures and take a photo of something random. Here is the Sinestro from Wave 20. I'm so glad that I waited for this Sinestro rather than getting the one from, was it Wave 3? The one that this was originally part of. Now this isn't the one from that wave. This is the re-release, the Toys R Us exclusive, the more modern Green Lantern. The Sinestro is a little bit taller. This one is still ultimately my favorite Green Lantern figure of Hal. I wouldn't put this one with this Sinestro just because he's wearing the trunks. I would put this one with the Toys R Us exclusive, the Thal Sinestro wearing the blue costume. The reason why I like this one better, prefer that one, is because the metallic paint doesn't necessarily match with the other Green Lanterns. He stands out way too much. And I kind of just want Hal just to blend in with everybody. Next up is the Arrow family. Is that even a thing? I don't know. But as you can see, here is Red Arrow. And then there's the modern look of Green Arrow. They're roughly around the same height. Red Arrow next to Black Canary. And then here's this and this. So here's how they all look together. And then here's also, I want to add this in here so people have an idea. Here's the Green Arrow next to him. It's pretty much the same body mold that they used for Red Arrow, as you can see here. The only thing that's different is the belt buckles. If you look carefully, this has an R, and that one always has a green. If I did not know anything about DC and I did not know anything about these characters, I would just assume that he's red guy and that's green guy. You know? Green guy with hat and red guy without one. With a Ken doll haircut with an angry face. And then here's this. It looks pretty cool. See? Now you can have a modernized Justice League. How about that? Justice League of America. Take note that of all the arrows that I have, green arrows, red arrows, I did remove the arrow that was attached to the bow. Just using a knife. And finally, this is Reverse Flash, also known as Professor Zoom. Mine got a paint defect on the ear. So this pretty much is the entire wave. Well, not the entire wave, but the only figures that I wanted from the pretty much how it works with me is that unless I have enough footage, a collection of footage, I'll make a video. So that's how it works with me. I mean, some people can collect footage within a week. Sometimes, like, people can collect footage within a couple of days. For me, because I haven't been active, I'm not that active with my toy stuff. Although I do read, oh yeah, actually I do. I do read and watch and view a lot of people's toy stuff regularly. I don't actually do it myself. So unless I have a good compilation, that's when the next video is going to come out. And usually if there's enough toy things going on, you can expect to see more videos coming from me. Anyways, I just recently bought this off eBay, and for those who recognize this note, you'll know what it is. I'll just read this really quickly. You just bought a cutest sales girl item. You must have great taste. As many of you noticed, I'm new to eBay and I could really use your great feedback with 5 stars. If your item or my service weren't everything you were hoping for, please let me know right away. Thanks for shopping. Can't wait to do business with you again. Cutest sales girl. Blah blah blah. And what it was is the Plastic Man case. It's kind of lame that I had to buy this offer for 10 bucks when they gave these for free at the con when this was a SCC that year. Anyways, so that's one thing I got today. Recently I crossed the border, and this was actually, I got this in the mail when I came home, when I crossed the border. So obviously I've crossed the border, so you know I'm gonna pick up some figures. Here's the big bag of stuff that I put it in. I don't want to show you, but what did I get? I got one mint on card, but I opened it obviously. Bucky cap, really like that. Thor, this is mint on card. I got the She-Hulk mint on card right here. Obviously because it was mint on card, I got the bath piece. It's that head of foam. There it is. I don't have any foam parts, but I got this at a comic book shop, so obviously picked it up, and I'm gonna try to get it built up. At the comic book shop too, I picked up this X-Files figure. Comes with this thing. I've seen JD Meg Army build these cases, so I don't know if I'll go as far as him, but it's good to have at least one, because I do use props and stuff. What else did I pick up? Oh, this obviously came with the Agent Mulder, or Agent Mulder or whatever. What else did I pick? Oh, I picked up a Red Hand Ninja with the Nick Fury, because it was mint on card. Where's the Nick Fury? Boomerang. I passed him on the first time I saw him at a toy convention, and then I just decided to buy him because he was for 15 bucks. So there's that Shield Agent, Nick Fury. Boomerang obviously came with the Chief head, and what else? I bought the Drax, the Titan. What else did I get? And then Iron Man right here. Awesome figure. I did not expect to like this as much. And here's another thing too. I just kind of want to put some light on this. I did not expect this Iron Man to be the same height, roughly around the same height. He looks so much more smaller than he actually is. He's actually a lot bigger than he actually is. He's around the same height. I did not know that they were the same height. So really happy about this. What else is there? This is a case that I put all the weapons in so I don't lose it when I cross the border. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I should also mention I got a yellow jacket also, and if you get the yellow jacket, he comes with this little tiny Ant Man. Most likely Scott Lang, because that's Hank Pym. What else is in here? Oh, and the bath pieces like Terax's leg. Oh yeah, and I got Claw. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What else did I got? Another Terax leg, the one that came with Iron Man, and the final pieces of the Chief guy and Aram Zolo's leg. So I quickly just put this together and just wanted to show you guys before I signed out officially. Alright, Illuminati. Peace.
Hey, Sarah, fix that.